All right, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about a massive shift happening in the legal world. And no, it's not about courtroom drama. We're looking at a complete teardown and rebuild of a business model that's been around for, what, a century? It's a big deal.
You know that feeling, right? When you hire a lawyer and suddenly you're watching this invisible taximeter just running. Every single phone call, every email, you can almost hear it ticking up. It creates this constant taximeter anxiety because you have no clue what that final bill is going to look like. It's a huge problem for clients. But here's the kicker. This isn't just a pain point for you and me. For law firms themselves, the billable hour is becoming what this quote calls a terminal operational liability. Think about that. It's a system that actually pays them more for being slow and inefficient. In today's world, that's not just a bad look, it's a fatal flaw. So why now? Why is this model, which has been the standard for so long, finally starting to crumble? Well, a short answer is technology. And specifically, one piece of tech is changing everything.
This brings us to what we can call the AI efficiency paradox. You've got generative AI that can now do huge amounts of legal grunt work in seconds. So here's the paradox. If an AI can research a case or draft a contract in, say, 30 seconds, how on earth can a law firm justify billing a client for 10 hours to do that same task? It just doesn't work anymore. The math is broken.
And look, this isn't some sci-fi future we're talking about. It's happening right now. The data shows that a whopping 77% of lawyers are already using AI for document review. 74% are using it for legal research. These were the exact tasks that used to keep junior lawyers busy for hundreds of billable hours. AI is completely pulling the rug out from under that old model.
Okay, so if you can't sell your time anymore, what do you sell? The answer is simple, but it's profound. You sell value. You sell outcomes. This is the most important change happening. It's about moving from selling hours in a day to selling a genuine, predictable partnership. And we're seeing this new idea play out in two main ways. For businesses, we have the rise of what's called the fractional general counsel, basically a top-tier lawyer on retainer for a flat monthly fee. And for the rest of us, for consumers, it's the legal subscription plan. Think of it like Netflix for legal help. Simple, predictable, like a utility bill. Now, this table breaks it down perfectly. On the business side, you've got high-ticket monthly fees for strategic leadership. On the consumer side, it's all about low-cost plans that give people peace of mind. But check out that AI impact row. For both models, AI now makes the firm more profitable. Instead of killing billable hours, efficiency directly boosts the bottom line. That right there is a total game changer.
And for businesses, the value here is it's a no-brainer. To hire a full-time chief legal officer, you're looking at over $400,000 a year, easy. With the fractional model, a growing company gets that same level of brainpower and strategic insight for, well, a fraction of the cost. It's an incredibly powerful offer. Okay, so you've got the pricing model figured out, it's based on value, it's predictable, awesome. But there's still one last hurdle, and it's a big one, actually getting paid. That sticker shock when a client sees a huge upfront bill can just kill a deal. But guess what? Tech is solving that too. And the solution is something you've probably seen 100 times while shopping online. Buy now, pay later. BNPL is moving into the legal world, and it completely changes the dynamic. The client gets to break up a big payment into smaller, manageable chunks. But, and this is the key part, the law firm gets paid 100% of its fee right away. All the risk of someone not paying, it just disappears for the firm. The process itself is just beautifully simple. Step 1, the firm sends the invoice. Step 2, the client picks the BNPL option, gets approved in literally minutes. Step 3, the lender pays the firm the full amount, right then and there. And step 4, the client just pays the lender back over time. It's a total win-win. The firm gets its cash flow and the client gets budget certainty. And the payment revolution goes even deeper than BNPL. Think about all the little headaches of getting paid. Modern systems give you instant confirmation, so you're not waiting 3 days for a bank transfer to clear. They use simple payment links sent by text to make it easy for clients, and they automate all the back-end accounting stuff. It's all about making the entire process faster, smoother, and just less painful. Of course, this big transformation isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Depending on where you are in the world, the local rules, and how mature the market is, create these really different environments for innovation. This table gives you a really cool snapshot of that. In the US, it's a super developed market, but you have these strict trust account rules to deal with. Hop over to the UK, and you see a lot more no-win, no-fee arrangements. And then you look at a place like South Africa, where credit laws are tighter, and what do you see? They're leaning hard into those predictable monthly retainer models we just talked about. So when you put all these pieces together, the new pricing, the AI, the payment tech, it all points to this one final, really profound idea. The most successful lawyers of the future aren't just going to be lawyers. They're going to be architects, systems architects. What that means is they'll be building asset-light companies. In this new model, the most valuable thing you own isn't the fancy downtown office or a huge library of law books. No, your biggest asset is the relationship with your client and the system you've built to deliver them value. All the repetitive, process-heavy work, you outsource that to specialized partners, which lets your core team stay lean, agile, and focused on what really matters. And that really is the ultimate takeaway here. Law firms have to stop thinking of themselves as just a bunch of lawyers billing time in 6-minute chunks. The future belongs to those who can design a whole system, a platform, that cleverly combines technology, partners, and new business models to create amazing value for clients. So this leaves every single law firm out there with a fundamental choice to make. Is your business built just to extract a fee? Or is it truly engineered from the ground up to cultivate a real partnership? Because the answer to that question is going to decide who thrives in this new world and who gets left behind.